Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're down here in the quarry. Regular followers will know that we've been pulling out the stone where that buggy is. We've lowered it by a good metre and a bit, all the way back up to where that big far willow tree is. So we're pulling out the stone, but this year has been so wet that we've actually had a bit of a landslide further on. So yeah, come and take a look. Here we go. Grab is being very useful on the digger. You can see what we've got here. It's just big layers of sort of sandy, silty material. There's a little bit of stone up the top there and topsoil on top, and then these big homogeneous layers of product. Don't know whether you guys are creationists, but I always think this is evidence of the flood. So we go through here, and we've done some clearing up here. Quite a few trees came down here, and you can just see what we're dealing with here. That's all slipped. That's all slipped through there, and we need to clear this up so the chute can come and get access through here, because they shoot on that side of the bank. But what Ephraim's saying is every time he takes into there, it's so wet and snotty that it's just falling down this way. So we are probably going to have to put some of the material in here and put a culvert in through here, so we can keep the access and make this safe, basically. So yeah. Very old looking spanner here. Wonder if we could clean that up. Okay, guys, so we're not down the quarry, and the reason for that is, some of you might remember, I bought a ripper claw from auction. It's just down there, and I'll just show you what's happened to it. So, yeah, it's completely ripped itself out, and you can see it's actually been welded once before. I didn't spot that when I bought that, and if I had, I could have put some plate over the side of it, but it's a bit of a nuisance because it stopped us now, so it needs to get heated up the end, squeezed, and then we can put some bars or plate to reinforce it, and I think we can get that mended and get back on pulling out our stone. Should be good.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. Come on, show us how this works.
Grader, and basically the little teeth can fold down and rip up the surface first before you get going, and then and then you can lift the teeth back up and then start grading.
And on the grader, you've got, can you angle it so that you can have a hump in the middle of the road?
You can angle it
so it sheds the water off.
Water.
That's clever, isn't it?
Put the tank on to help with a bit of moisture.
And that's the water that you need in it, just to bind the planings back down, yeah.
Yeah, and the wheels all helping with the camber, so it takes the less weight on the back of the tractor, so you can use your wheels to basically just hang it.
Hang it, yeah, that's right, I see, okay. And how much horsepower does the tractor have?
Tractor's 300 horsepower.
Blimey. And it uses all that when it's pulling, eh?
It does work. It's probably a bit over horsepower, but then it works well for all the oil for these plate whackers.
Right, okay. So this runs on the hydraulics.
This runs on the hydraulics, and a lot of the other ones we're fine. The oil we get too hot, they can't cope.
Yeah.
They just the tractors overheat on the oil.
Right.
But no, it works. It works.
And where do you normally use them on then? Is this farm tracks and building sites?
Building sites, yeah.
Yeah. All that. Oh, very good. Well, we'll have to come back and after your break and watch it whacking down now, yeah?
Yeah, come and have a little look at it, yeah.
Yeah.
What they're like with, as you go out on that other track now, I know it's a bit dusty, but
yeah,
you're fine to come up and lock the track in a different way than a roller.
Oh, I see, okay.
So a roller will condense, but these will consolidate 200 mil, but you get the moisture and you get the ride. It just locks it in a completely different way. You've got 3 independent ones, so when you've shaped your road, they can actually sit on the shape of what you've created.
I see, okay, very good.
Do you see, Alex?
Yeah. Well, that's very good, because this bit here was getting quite potholy, wasn't it? And down the bottom you saw those potholes. Yeah.
And you can pull the aggregate with you, see? So
yeah.
As you probably saw, you can actually, I didn't quite realise how much these are worn.
What?
These fender bits, you see these? These
Where?
are like worn
so much. Oh, these side bits?
Watch your fingers, they're sharp.
Actually, look, not too bad. I mean, the front edge there is very sharp. These are sort of what they use on the road, is it? Pulling up the tarmac?
Yeah. See, I turned that round not a couple of weeks ago. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I've worn that one off.
How much work did you do with this then? A lot.
We managed to get in with the wind farm people.
Oh, right, okay.
And we were on a solid week at King's Lynn on a big, similar to these ones.
Yeah.
The big ones.
Yeah.
On a site there.
How many? 30, 40 turbines or something?
There were 7 there.
Yeah.
So we did all the haul roads.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And the farmers
keeping it nice
because the farmers had been there through winters so bad.
Yeah.
So
it's all potholed up.
And
yeah.
I think it's a job.
And you say they didn't need to bring any aggregate back in.
We didn't.
So we just went use exactly what you've got.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
And it works. Yeah. It relives it all back up.
Yeah.
You'll probably see if you go down that. It looks come up.
Yeah. I'll go and have a look. I mean, I can see here how you've pulled it up, and the middle bit is a bit prouder, isn't it?
It's a little bit, but that arm is a lot better.
Yeah.
It's quite wide, this one, and it's knowing how far.
Yeah.
It's 4. You drop it in here.
Yeah. It should be about 4 meters wide, this track. But yeah. And how fast can you go when you're pulling up and compacting?
You want to be about 1.7. We're not very fast compacting. You want to be pretty slow.
Yeah. Yeah, and same for pulling up, is it?
And then grading you get a bit quicker.
Yeah. Looks the job.
Yeah, it's a good tool, really.
Yeah. Yeah, just Hey guys, we're just down here. We've having to make a new access behind me because we have some land over the other side of this riverbank. We've lost that field now. It was just rented, and so it's sort of landlocked, 70 acres over there. So we're just coming through the edge of our quarry here and trimming out all the sort of garbage that we're using on the tree shears, and then we'll flatten all this out. It's quite up and downy. But I'll show you what it's like on the other side. Ephraim's just working away there, saving all the timber for any chip or anything like that that we need to do. And then he can come back with the grading bucket and just grade this all smooth. So if we do need to get a tractor and trailer through here, we can, or a car or anything like that. So that's the theory of what we're doing down here at the moment. So we've just got to cut a little bit more out and then come down here. We've dropped a couple of big concrete tubes in, so that should take the flow. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but it really rushes down here in the winter. So, yeah. There we go, maize coming up nicely on the other side. So there's one end, got all the way across. There's the other. These are 1 metre diameter, so I should be able to take the flow. We'll just drive through, show you how we're doing.